Hey guys, welcome back to Boss Fan TV, and today we're doing the match preview for our FAI Cup semi-final against Galway on Saturday, at Eamon DC Park. And yeah, look, big game, obviously biggest so far this season. The Cup semi-final, a chance to get back to the Aviva and put things right after 2021. It's a tough game, obviously. Look, Galway are a good side. We know that they've been unbelievable at home, especially this season. They're newly crowned first division champions as well. Well, they won the league by a comfortable margin as well. I think they're 20 odd points ahead of Waterford. So look, yeah, look, we know it's going to be a very difficult game. I think Galway probably, I don't know if they've surprised a few this season. Look, I can't say I know much about the first division. They probably were going to be up there given the not the quality they've got in their squad. They've got a good manager, a very experienced manager, and John Caulfield, who was obviously won the FAI Cup before, and he was the manager of a very successful Cork team. So look, you obviously have a good setup there in a good stadium up in Galway. So look, it's going to be a tough game, no doubt about it. We're playing a team that's below us, well, a league below us, and I think if you'd have offered us that at the start of the cup campaign, we'd have probably taken it, even if it was against someone like Galway. Um, but yeah, look, as for ourselves, look, it's just about continuing what we're doing, I suppose, in terms of it, definitely in an attacking sense. Anyway, you look at the Sligo game last week. We were very good in attack, but particularly in the second half. I think we obviously started the game a bit slowly, but as the game grew on, we looked a lot better in attack, and obviously won the game 3-1 in the end. And it was fairly comfortable second half for us after a slow first half, but it's probably going to be a lot different this time around. We're away from home. In DC Park, so, it's a good stadium that I'm sure their fans will be very much up for it. We're obviously going to bring down a few away fans. I think about 430 was the allocation given. I know there's a lot of people moaning about that, but look, that's just the way things are with the capacities and all. It's just it is what it is. That's a whole different topic in itself. But yeah, I think we just got to keep doing what we're doing in an attacking sense. Look, we're very strong in that area of the pitch. Now you look at the options we have. And we say it every week, but Afalabi, the league's joint top goal scorer. James Clark's been brilliant lately as well. Which he has been for the last few months. Dylan Conley's finally getting a bit of end product into his play. He's been brilliant for them for most of the season, particularly in the last couple of months, probably since Danny Grant came back. I think that probably gave him a bit of a boost in the way that he knew he had to step up his performances to try and keep his place in the team, and he's done that. He's been playing really, really well, and like I said, we're starting to get a bit more end product from him. He got two assists in the Sligo game. Um, and he gives us so much pace on that right hand side. Even you look at the players that we can bring off the bench. You could have players like Declan McDade and Grant and Akintunde, and I think Ali Coote might start on the left, but look, I'll go into predict the team in a little bit. But we've got so much options there that can cause a lot of teams problems. And look, even Galway, look, we know that they're strong in attack. They've got a good, they've scored a lot of goals this season. They've shared the goals around, particularly in midfield. I think your man, what's his name, oh, um, David Hurley. That's who it was on about. Sorry, that was far from me. I should have known that. But yeah, I think he scored 21 goals from midfield. You look at players like Stephen Walsh as well, who scored goals. Vincent Borden is another player. I think he's a centre mid, and he scored 10 goals. It's the same with Hurley. Like they're both midfielders and they're scoring double figures. It's mad. It's mad stuff. Is you have your man Wasim as well. I can't quite pronounce the second name, but I know he was at Waterford. And he's a quite a physical striker. He'll fancy his chances coming up against Casper and Novak. And we know when they come up against a physical striker, they can be got at, they can be cause problems. So that they'll be fancying their chances. Obviously, look, they're at home in the cup semi final, and if their home form's been exceptional this season, so they're obviously going to be really confident. You look at you look at the manager John Caulfield. I think the assistant's Ollie Horgan. So you can expect that they're going to try and take advantage of set pieces and stuff like that. Try and get their height and physicality to to shine through and try and try and put us under a bit of pressure. If in this game, and that could definitely work, given that our defense is quite shaky at times. But look, that we can't really focus too much on Galway, and our home form. It's all about us now, I suppose. Um, going out there and putting in the performance that gets us through to the final. We know it's going to be difficult, but look, there's plenty of ability in this team. I think, to go far in the competition. Look, we're in the semi-finals. We didn't get there from nothing. We had to beat some tough teams. We had to go away to Drogheda. We had to beat Shells. These aren't easy games. The semi-finals are there on Saturday. Like it's not going to be certainly not going to be easy. It's going to be very difficult, but we just got to go there and put in probably the best performance we put in all season. Try and win this game. It'd be really impressive if we could go up there and put down a marker and win the game 2 or 3-0. But I don't quite think it's going to be like that. Look, I know they're first division side and they're coming up against a full time Premier Division team. It's probably going to be hard for them to kind of match us in a sort of fitness sense. Maybe look, I don't know how professional Galway are now. They're top of their league. They're doing really well. Look, who am I to judge? But I think, given the quality that we've got in the squad, I think it is probably that bit better than Galway's. But it's just about turning up on the day and getting the result that puts us through. But I'll go through the predicted team now anyway. Obviously Talbot and goal. Right back, I'm gonna go with Bart. I think it's probably the best thing to do. Really, just play the players in their natural positions. I think Bart, since he's come in, he does look quite good. In the Sligo game, I thought he played quite well. Like I said, it's just common sense. Really, just play your play the players in their natural positions. I think Devine had to learn that kind of the hard way. Maybe Bucko's been caught out at right back a few times this season. Look, you can always prefer the win and put in a shift, but it's probably difficult for him, to play right back most weeks when he's naturally a midfielder. But yeah, two centre halves, Novak and Casper. I think that'll be the two centre halves, won't it? I know a lot of people are calling for Keane Byrne perhaps, but I don't see the point changing. He'll go with what he trusts. They've got a massive job in their hands if they come up against someone like a Wasim or Stephen Walsh. These players, they are potent in attack. They do score goals and they will put it up to Casper and Novak, but they have been caught out at times this season. But it's up to them to put in a solid performance and not give anything away. Look, we know on their day they can be good. It's just that maybe those little moments have cost them at times this season where you think they could have done a bit better. But look, I think they have been a little bit better these past couple of weeks. Now they went through a period there where they were kind of maybe a lot of questions were asked about whether they should be playing together anymore or not. But I think that's what's going to be the two centre halves from now until the end of the season. I can't see the point changing it. Left back, I'm gonna go with Paddy Kirk. Like I said about Barrett, to just play the natural, play the players in the natural positions. I know Flores has played a lot of games there this season, but I think it just makes sense to play Paddy Kirk there. Um, Midfield, I think it's going to be McManus, Boko, and Clark. Obviously, Clark playing a bit further forward. I think, like I said in recent videos, I think that's probably the best midfield we can put out right now. Look, McManus, I think, you could say that maybe he hasn't quite got the physicality maybe to play in a game like this where Galway are going to be trying to press us and causes problems in that sort of area. But I think you see him play most weeks, and he's really good on the ball. He's a good passer of the ball. And we've seen that for Afolabi's first goal. Afolabi held it up for him. He lays it back to him. And he plays a good through ball to Dylan Connolly. Obviously, he went around the keeper then and played across the box to Afolabi, who put it away. But you see those moments from McManus where you think, yeah, look, he's a really good ball playing midfielder. But obviously, he's not probably the most physical player when you look at him. But he is definitely a brilliant young player, and he should be in the team for most weeks, in my opinion. And obviously, you have him alongside Bucko. Bucko has to play these sort of games. He's the leader in the team. He's the captain. He's going to play all the important games. So he'll definitely start in midfield with Clark just ahead of him. He's been, even though look, you're not seeing Clark maybe get the goals and the assists these past couple of games. He's still been playing really well, and obviously look, he's one of our better players. He has to be starting this game. On the right, Dylan Connolly, look, I think again, he's a player that's come on leaps and bounds these past few months. He's been playing really well. He's got great pace. We're starting to see a bit more end product from him as well. And I think he could be a massive factor in this game if we could go on and win it. You can look at him on the ball, driving at those Galway fullbacks. He could cause them real problems. I think, given the form he's on at the moment. So he definitely starts on the right for me. On the left, I'm going to go with Ali Koo. Look, it's we all sort of thought maybe his career at Bowes was over. Sorry, he wasn't getting in the team. You sort of he was on the bench most weeks, and he was only coming on in the last sort of 10 minutes in games, and not really having much time to affect the game. But he's come into the side now the past couple of weeks, and he's been playing really well. He's got a couple of goals, and yeah, look, we're starting to see the Ali Q from the start of last season again, and he'll be a massive player from now until the end of the season in these remaining few games. So I think he'll start on the left, and obviously up front, Afalabi, fine goal scoring form lately. Back amongst the goals there on Friday with two. He'll be a massive player. It'd be interesting to see how Galway can contain him, because if you give him any sort of space, he'll probably put it in the back of the net. Any space in the box, where it's going to go. Um, because we're obviously coming to prediction time now. Um, I think we'll make it 1-0. I think it's going to be a very tight game. It's probably going to be quite scrappy. Galway will fancy their chances. Obviously, they'll feel like they can get at us in an attacking sense. Obviously, um, they're at home in front of a packed out Eamon Deasy Park. It's a huge game for them, and they'll be fancying their chances. But it's up to us to go up here and put in a really good performance and get into the final. Look, there's going to be 430 fans down there. Really looking forward to this game. I'm sure a good atmosphere. Will be obviously I'm heading down myself. I'm sure there's going to be a great atmosphere. For those who are lucky enough to get a ticket, you know. They'll be really looking forward to this game and wanting to get down and have a good day out in Galway, and most importantly see us get to the final. And look, it's up to the players to send us home happy and get back into the final. And we got a massive opportunity to put things right after 2021. That we could possibly be facing the same opponents we lost the cup final to that year in St. Pat's. Obviously, they've got Cork in the other semi final, so it'd be a massive result if you could win this. In a really tough venue against a good Galway side who are rarely lose. I think they've lost like 2 games this season. I think those 2 games came against Longford or something like that. Look, don't hold me to that, but that's just all I can really remember. But yeah, look, they score goals for fun, this Galway team, and they'll be really fancying themselves. But look, it's up to us to go up here and, like I said, put in a good performance and look, just get to the final. Look, we don't really want to be focusing too much on the cup in terms of for Europe. We want to try to get that through the league, but given current circumstances, we're not quite sewn into that top four. Even fourth doesn't guarantee you Europe. You have to rely on ourselves or a team above you to win the cup. But look, please God, we just get the win. That's all I'm asking for. I don't care how we do it. Just get the win. And look, then we might have another trip to Aviva in our sights. Look, fingers crossed. Hopefully, we'll get the result. But yeah, I think it'll be a 1-0 win. I think it'll be quite scrappy, but I think we'll just about do it in the end. Yeah, look, that's where I'll end it. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I think it heading into this game, your score predictions, and yeah, look, I just thought I'd do the video a bit earlier this week. It's a Saturday afternoon kickoff, isn't it? So it's a Thursday at the moment, so I just thought I'd have it out a bit earlier, because if I put it out on the Friday, maybe it's probably a bit short notice. But yeah, that's where I'm ending it. Like, subscribe, share, and look, please God, let's get to this final. Come on, boss.